Welcome back to our video. So this is a movie about, dads and daughters, Father's Day, which is actually coming pretty soon. And it's got fun little songs like "Everybody we down on the daughters, we leave our dad together because it be happy we're our bully golly dad," or something similar to that. Makes me wonder who wrote this song. This is awfully close to "Ba with the ba, the bang bang, diggy diggy diggy, said boogie jumps" by Kid Rock, or even that "Mana mana do do do, mana mana do do do, mana mana do 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 do." Okay, I done that one. Oh boy. Now I think about it, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but one time at karaoke, my mom did go "Mana mana," this guy goes "do do do," like across the table. She wasn't singing it, she just for some reason let that, but the guy knew it. They didn't continue the full-on performance. I would have. Today we're drinking Capri Sun. Strawberry kiwi. And honestly, all of you who have seen that party I did yesterday, well, currently at this time, I did just a few minutes ago, but by the time this movie goes out, the movie will have been done yesterday. So, speaking as if today's Friday, like I usually do, pretty much, I hope y'all enjoyed the 500 subscriber party yesterday. The cake is very good. And so from now on, we'll move on to WTF moments. Roll the intro. I was a girl in the village doing alright. They became princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. It's gonna be my time to show 'em all that I'm Sofia the First. So yeah, I don't remember the movie number at all. I know the name is Dads and Daughters Day. And just a bit of news before we go out. Next week will be Elena and the Secret of Avalor. If you do not remember that, you can go back and watch the first one I did. I will redo the shorts of that one. I had a lot of fun doing that, and that was the one that started all WTF moments. The Elena one. And then on to Sofia, and we'll be on to Candy after this. Depending on how long it takes me to finish this season and get out the next one, of course. But yeah, so anyways, exciting news. More exciting news. I know I will get into the movie in a bit. But more exciting news. This is going to currently be, as far as Sofia First WTF moments are going, of course, this will be the last movie filmed in Missouri because we are currently going back to Texas. Yeah, Texas! Yeah, Texas! Yeah, let's go to Texas! Oh, God. Okay, yeah, we're going back to Texas. But yeah, this will be the last WTF moments filmed. I will possibly watch Elena, going back to Texas, and I think it'll be filmed, because I won't be watching Missouri. I'll be long gone by the time that movie finishes. So I'll probably be watching that on the road, and then the movie will possibly be filmed on the road too. But yeah, so if y'all like movies in Missouri, enjoy, because it's the last one for a while. Or if you just like movies in general, thank you for watching the movies. All those who are new here, thank you for being here. Please help me, because we're already at 600 subscribers. So, the movie, Royal Prep is hosting their annual Dads and Daughters field trip. This will be play games with our dads, have food with our dads, and Miss Elodie, Miss Energy. Is that why she's called Miss Elodie? Elodie Energy? I think that's why. But yeah, he has a lot of energy, and she goes there. They're going to learn about all the animals that they see in the animal park. Hopefully no one tries to take an animal, because I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, I haven't looked up, it'll be in the description if there's any prison sentences to get out. But I don't think it's illegal. No, I'm pretty sure that's super illegal, but who's going to take an animal from a national animal park? No. And Sofia says, "Oh, that sounds like fun." Hildegard says, "Yeah, it will be, even if Roland's not your real dad." Oh, God. I'm just going to pretend as hard as I can The Hildegard did not just say that. Ugh. Why would you... Man, with friends like that, who needs enemies? And even Amber says, Hildegard, why would you say that? I agree. I expect this from Amber. She does bad things, but from Hildegard? Jeez. And she goes there and says, well, she says, why would you say that, Hildegard? And says, well, all I mean to say is that Roland only became your dad after your mom married him. That makes him Sofia's stepdad. Okay. I'm sure, of course, there's a handful of bad stepdads out there. But they're as real as dads. True. And in some cases are even better than the real dads. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Sir Bernard, y'all. Please don't think I'm saying that. I'm not. I'm sure he was a good dad too, but Roland is a good dad to Sofia as well. Bearden Amber is a sister to Sofia. Okay, well, before. I am more accepting that Amber is getting better as we go on. I am accepting that. I'm always going to be happy to hear that. So anyways, she goes there and says, I'm sorry, forget I said anything. It's going to be hard to forget. So they're packing for the trip because, Sofia told... Sofia and Amber told Roland about the trip. And so look, I found the leaky canteen. Script. Leaky canteen. So in the last trip, Roland thought Amber was drinking all the water, and Roland thought Amber drank, but the whole time the canteen was laughing. Was leaking. The laughing, and Sofia's like, that sounds like it's fun. Yeah. So anyways, Sofia saw a pocket watch from Roland. This is my lucky pocket watch, and they're trying her out. And she opened one side and said, oh, that's a nice picture of Amber and James. Oh, yes, that's one of my favorites. So she's telling her mom that she doesn't want to go on this trip because, Roland's not her real dad. Everyone else has a real dad. He's just your stepdad. And said that Roland says he's having on a trip with both of his daughters. I agree. That's how it should be done. So, oh my neck. Okay. Sorry, buddy. So anyways, they get there, and Miss Elodie shows them the enchanted animal park and says, I want to see a creature. Real darling, I want to see one right now. Yes, darling, I'll help you. So, excuse me, Miss Elodie. Hildegard wants the enchanted animal right away. I don't disagree. That is cool to see animals. Like in Crib River State Park, out here we have squirrels, raccoons. They will eat your food if you let them. I know from experience. And in Powder Canyon, we have coyotes. So, seeing enchanted animals is cool, or any animal for that matter. I love seeing raccoons. I have pictures, even of deer. I don't think we saw very many deer in Texas. I know we saw some here. I don't remember. Maybe I just never seen them. I don't know. But yeah. And then there's a rock, and it's an animal that can turn anything. He said, oh, I want it, Dad. Catch it. So I don't think that's legal. And he says, I'll get it for you. He said, no, King Henrik. We are the visitors of the park. We cannot disturb the animals that live here. We can admire from a safe distance. So then they are on the canoe ride. They see water zebras, and she says, oh, Dad, I want to pet one. Now I'll help you pet one. Says, no, King Henrik, we cannot touch the animals. Hildegard don't get it, does she? It can be really bad. If you make an animal really mad and they attack them, then that would be really bad. And you'd be like, well, Jordy, they didn't know. No, they did. Miss Ellie told them something like this could happen. And Hildegard and King Henrik could both get in trouble. Why King Henrik, even though he's helping his daughter? Because he's the adult here. He is a king for that matter. He can say no firmly to his daughter. But he doesn't. That's why King Henrik can also get in trouble because he's not being the adult, the responsible parent here. The only one being responsible adult, because I can't say parent because I don't know if she has kids or not, is Miss Elodie. So Sofia and Roland are, and Amber, you're all on the canoe, and it says, switch sides. Not everyone, just Sofia. So Sofia feels left out because Amber and Roland have their own technique for rowing. And they're back, forth, row, row. I mean, Sofia's nice. Says, oh, don't worry, we'll get you back again. You just need more practice. I agree. And they're hopping over, they get to a tree and said that everybody puts their hands. Sofia said, "Kai, sure." So it takes a while for magic to work. And said, "Get around." So we'll do it when we come back. Of course, not like it's a big deal to do it the right way. So we're doing a game, the bumbling tumbleweed race. And that's a bumbleweed, and you gotta jump over them because the racket tail raccoons, they actually have tails that look like rackets, like bouncing back and forth. And they keep following, so we have to jump at the same time. And Sofia feels left out again. She's telling Amber, that she feels left out and said, well, me and Dad have been on this trip 3 times. Dang, that's a lot of times. So she says, I'll let you and your dad do next activity alone. That's so sweet. Amber's giving him time to her dad. Amber, please keep being this way. You have been earning me points on my list of good princesses. Not like Hildegard did. Oh, Roland's not your real dad. Oh, Dad, catch it. Oh, I want it. So anyways, she's there and then said, it's time for Dad and Dar sing along. And so, could you do Dad's and Dar song third? It's my favorite. Sure. So if you guys, I don't know this song. Oh, just listen it up. You'll pick up by the time it gets to us. Imagine. When I was 3, the dark scared me. In bed at night, I cried. So I took Kari out for midnight tea. Now she loves the stories. Guys, Sofia saying how good they are. And this where it comes. Really, our daughters. Really, well, we love our dad together. We go zippy, zappy. Bully, guy. Where does that come from? Look, this is what they did. The voice actors were in a lot of pain. They're like, man, I'm not feeling good. Hey, how about we take some really, really strong drugs so y'all can act? And they're like, I can't read the lyrics. I have to, boogie, and that's what happened. All the actors were on drugs when this happened. Now, I don't know if anyone was on drugs. It sounds like somebody was under the influence of something. I mean, who wrote that? So then, it's Hildegard's turn. And then she goes, when I was 4, went to a store, said, I like the dolls. And Henrik, I bought dolls galore and bought more and more. And I lined our castle hall. And Sofia says they're even better than Kari. They are, but this is a competition. So she goes, when I was 5, my script. 5. When I was 5. Sofia did not meet King Roland when she was 5. She met when she was 8. Well, seriously, when I was 5, I didn't know my dad, but now I have Roland. He's a cool dad. And I'm a gad. Is that what's gonna... No, literally, she goes, when I was 5, my dad and I, sorry, Dad. Sorry, everyone. And Sofia, wait. There's so many things you give at. And it's like, let's keep going. I'm pretty insensitive. But then she's saying that, she's not his real daughter like Amber. And so that's not true. I said, oh, look, a pelican egg. I said, that's the day get. And said, can Henrik, she don't learn, so we can't do that. And said, you not want to make a pelican angry. And said, you don't want to make my Hildy angry. I bet you make the park rangers of this national park angry. Because I don't know if the guy that is accompanying Miss Elodie, I don't know if he works there or not. But if he works for World Prep, where the heck are the park rangers at? They should be enforcing these rules. So he says, I got, and the pelicans chased him. And says, King Henrik, give back the egg. And he drops in the goalie. And so you take turn that hollow tree. Wait for me. I'd leave him out there to suffer his fate, but you're not me, unfortunately. They're like, Henrik, where's the egg? Oh, I tried to get back, but it's in the goalie. The egg is in the goalie. And they're angry. And said, now we're trying. All because you had to have that egg, Hildegard. But I know this happened. How could you, sweetheart, Miss Elodie? Because I told you this would happen. Like I said when the episode began. And said, sorry, Miss Elodie. So I forgot to mention, beginning of the episode, Sofia and Roland playing Dazzle Ball. So he's passing the egg to Sofia up like a Dazzle Ball. Because, see, they were trying to get the egg back and they fell in the gully. And it shows the pocket watch, and Sofia saw the other side and said, there's a picture of me here. Yes, why wouldn't there be? He said, because I'm not your real daughter like Amber. He said, Sofia, it doesn't matter if I was your father when you was born or not. I'm your father now. He said, I love you now and forever. I love you too, Dad. It's so sweet. So they get the pelican egg back after they, pass it up, kind of like dazzle ball, and they says, sorry about that. Just tell your friends to keep your balls themselves, or we'll take one of them home as a souvenir. So finally, the egg hatches and said, oh, we got front row seat, one of nature's most precious moments. I would love to see that. And the egg hatches and then said, ooh, look, bubbling dragonfly. And said, oh, Daddy Cat Dog, my God. You don't learn, Hildegard. Henrik. I know this is illegal in several countries. I don't know if it is in England. But he needs to spank that kid, man. Jeez, I mean, is she mentally incapacitated and doesn't know what the heck's going on? Hildegard is really, really stupid. And then King Henrik said, Hildegard, I'm going to tell you something I should have told you a long time ago. No. Finally, he says no. That's why I said in the beginning he should have just said no and leave it at that. And then she says, fine, I'll get myself. Why? What is the point of that? And it says, Hildegard, she fell and said, oh, Daddy, help. It's a 3 foot or less than 3 foot. I don't know why you're wearing life jackets. That river is so low. Maybe it's bigger in some places. It says, I think it's time you should learn you can't get everything that you want. She says, well said, King Henrik. I agree. So finally, Sofia and Roland are rowing their boat correctly, and Amber says, I can take a break. And she goes, oh, Amber. So I think it's time for, and both of them in unison sing along. I was about to say the same thing. And then Amber's clapping and says, once me and my dad tried to calm an angry herd, so it was like eye to eye and aiming high. We say, baby, and Brent says a pelican. Why we I love my daughters, we love our dad. Together we go zippy zappy, blue blue light, Dad. That is, honestly, like I said, I don't know who wrote that song. It's a good beat. It's just, a lot of words don't make sense, but they don't have to make sense for a song to sound good. I agree with that. I love Kid Rock's Ball with the Ball. And the first part of it doesn't make sense. And now it's pretty cool. It makes 0 sense through the whole song. But that's the most of your moments. I forgot I remember season 3. I forgot the episode number, but the name is Dads and Daughters Day. This is tradition. Don't forget use code AC money for first chunk for 1 to 2 moments. But until next time, I'm Drew Morris, and we don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Bye, and I'll see you next video in Texas. We're gonna go to Texas. Bye.